I am so embarrassed for Jennifer. Oh, I am so embarrassed for Jennifer. Is it a midlife crisis? This is not the Jennifer that we have known for the past, 20 years, we'll say. This is not it. Chantel, go home. You are annoying. You're not a good fit for the show. I don't know if you were trying to have a moment or what's happening, but I'm sick of you. Go home and take Brandy's weird ass with you. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk Basketball Wives, Season 12, Episode 5, Magic Mess and Matrimony. If you guys are brand new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, and then leave your comments down below. Shout out to the 50 something of y'all that subscribed from last week's video. Let's do it all over again, all right? If you are watching and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the recap. Now, I'm a level set, okay? Y'all are gonna be mad at me this recap. I can feel it. And I'm okay with that, but I am going to call a spade a spade. I'm gonna always pull my scales out and I'm gonna always be fair every recap I do. I know that some of y'all don't like Evelyn, and so no matter what, y'all think that Evelyn is in the wrong. I saw somebody on Twitter say that Evelyn is talking about Jennifer every scene. Every scene, Jennifer is talking about Evelyn as well. It's not just one of them, it's both of their asses. It's both of their asses at this point, all right? So they're sitting back at the birthday house, okay? And the doorbell rings. We are all assuming it's Jennifer. No, it is a white guy. It kind of looks like a rocker. Evelyn was like, "Who is this? I hope he doesn't strip." But he is a magician, okay? And he was like, he was doing a bunch of stuff. He was deep throating a balloon before swallowing it, just a bunch of wild stuff. And the first time that Chantel irritated me is when she was in her confessional. I don't want to have fun. When they take your weird ass to your room, then what I would never understand is people that come onto reality shows, especially shows that we have seen for years. Basketball Wives has a history of being a messy show full of miserable old ass has been bitches. That's what Basketball Wives is, right? We're not getting true Basketball Wives. You know what I mean? We didn't see, Vanessa Bryan on there. We're not seeing Savannah James on there. That's not what we're seeing. We're not going to see Cookie Johnson. It's not that type of show. You know what it is. Your mama has been at the crux of the drama for the past X amount of years on the show. So you know what the show is giving. So for you to sign up for the show, actively sign the contract, bring your ass on these trips, and then bitch and moan every single fucking episode is getting old, Chantel. It's getting old. What's tea, girl? Why are you here? My God. So the magician is doing, he's setting up for some magic trick, and you can tell that somebody is underneath the sheet or whatever, and everybody was like, child, if it's Jennifer, but it's Shaunie. And they probably said, Shaunie, you got to go because Evelyn is on the ropes right now. Evelyn is on the ropes. She don't have nobody. Shaunie comes in. Evelyn is brought to tears, all but a weep that her friend is there. Her best friend let her tell it. Shaunie, what's Shaunie's last name now? Henderson. Shaunie Henderson is there. So we pan over to Jennifer, and her nameplate says Jennifer Go Now. So she texts Brandi, and it's like, I'm outside. So Brandi says real loud, Jackie, Jennifer's outside, let's go. So this what I'm getting. I saw y'all in the comments, and this is Brandy's trip, and Brandi can do whatever and bring whoever. I understand that. I also understand the people that like to point out that there is a fourth wall that we're gonna break, and then production did that. I know y'all. I'm not dumb. Okay, I have seen reality shows for many moons. I know that it's production. I don't break the fourth wall in my recaps. That's not fun, okay? So, Brandi says very loudly to get everybody's attention and let everybody know that Jennifer is here. So, they go outside and they try to get Jennifer to come inside, and Jennifer was like, no, I'm not going to. She was like, I'm cool with everybody aside from one person, Evelyn. Then Jennifer goes on to say, I'm not the one with the drama. I'm not the one with the drama. I'm happy. Okay? I'm happy. In case y'all didn't know, I'm happy. It's not me. I'm happy. Jennifer, you are trying to convince yourself more than us at this point. You are not happy. You're not. You're not, baby. You're not. And you know you're not. But you are going to ride this wave until the wheels fall off because you don't want Evelyn to be right. Okay. So Jennifer asks Brandi, why did she plan a birthday party around her wedding? The real question is, why did you plan your wedding on Evelyn's birthday? That's the real thing. Now, whether Jennifer did that to be spite to stick it to Evelyn, who knows? Or maybe Jennifer did it because she wanted to invite all the ladies and to have Evelyn, I guess, spend her birthday alone. I don't know. But it's not a matter of why are you planning Evelyn's birthday on my wedding? It's a matter of why did you want to get married on Evelyn's birthday? That's the real question, Jennifer. That's the real question because it's weird. It's weird, and you know it's weird because you know that woman's birthday. But I guess. So Jackie tells Jennifer that Shaunie is there and then says that are Ty and Shaunie invited to the wedding. And Jennifer's like, yeah, and anybody we can get to try to make Evelyn jealous, yeah, invite them all. So back inside the house, Shaunie asks, why did Jennifer come and not come inside? So Brandi comes in and it's like, well, Ty, I have a surprise for you. You're invited to the wedding. And everybody is like, okay. So Shaunie like rolls her eyes. Brandi then tells Shaunie, well, Jennifer said you're invited too. Are you gonna come? And Shaunie was like, no, no. Why would Shaunie come if she's here for Evelyn's birthday? That's what I don't understand, and I get it. Evelyn's grown and her birthday's not the entire day, but like that's not weird to y'all. That's not weird to y'all. No matter how you feel about Evelyn, that's not weird to y'all that Jennifer would plan her wedding on Evelyn's birthday, the same wedding that she just threw the fuck together after Evelyn called her out for not being legally married. Shaunie says she won't be going. Shaunie was invited to the wedding in Paris. I don't know if Shaunie went to that one, but Shaunie was invited to that. She then refers to it as a party. We know that Shaunie is going to take Evelyn's side, okay? So Brandi then admits that she should not have invited Jennifer to the house and then said, it's over, washing my hands with it, it's good, we're done with it. That's not the end of it though, Brandi. Brandi has wild energy. On top of the fact that she clearly did something to her face in between last season because she looks visible, like facially, she looks different. I'm not saying bad or worse or anything, but she looks different in her confessionals. So the next morning, Ty is in the kitchen washing dishes, and Evelyn tells Ty, like, you switched up on me. You switched up on me. You're going to Jennifer's wedding. And I was like, Evelyn, don't do that. But then I had to think about it. And I'm like, well, considering that you came down here for Evelyn's birthday, why do you want to go to the wedding, Ty? I mean, unless Ty just wanted to go because Ming was going. So, Ty is like, it's okay, like it's not a big deal, blah blah blah. And Evelyn is like, Ty is toxic because her little fun, playful personality. I see why she's getting all the hoes to drop their panties. I said, y'all are falling for Ty. It is hilarious how everybody is turned a little bit gay because of time. So Brandi comes in the kitchen and Ming is cooking. She's making some breakfast. And Ty was like, so what you gonna eat? Brandi said, whatever your maid is cooking. I said, jeez. It was funny, but I'm sick of Brandi. So Evelyn then said that Christian's fake aunt is all up in her comments. And like, here's the thing. Again, regardless of how y'all feel about Evelyn, I do think that it's lame. I think that it's lame that Jennifer is using all these other people for a mouthpiece. If you want to say something to Evelyn's ass, you say it, Jennifer. But you running back and telling Christian's aunt and uncle and all these other people all about Evelyn's business to get them to say it so you can quote unquote keep your hands clean. That shit is lame and corny. It's lame and corny Because the same way that Evelyn is subtweeting, the sub this, and the sub posting about your ass, you're doing the same thing, Jennifer, while then turning around and sending your people to be all up in her comments. Considering Evelyn has not said anything about any of Christian's family members, there is no need for y'all to be doing this. So because she's calling this nigga a scammer, y'all are running down. Like it's interesting to me. It's interesting. So we then find out that Chantel left last night and she went back to the house where her kids were because she said the dynamics of the group is to tussle and fight. Yo, mama likes to tussle and fight. And clearly you do too, Chantel, because you're holding a grudge over something that is not even that fucking deep. Right? So Ming has breakfast for everybody. Them pancakes looked a little light skinned. The eggs looked a little dry. I mean, it didn't. This is what we wanted to see last night with the cooking. Did y'all let Brandi cook? Ming, that breakfast, it was not given like you thought it did, sis. But I mean, anytime somebody cooks for you, you feel gracious. Nobody's feeling Brandy's energy because it's very stank. It's very condescending. And it's almost on some I can act this way because I was like, I don't get it. I don't get Brandy's plight this episode. So Brittany has planned a trip to Adrenaline Mountain where they're gonna do flamethrowers and it's like an outdoor rage room. And Jackie is like, well, damn, I want to do that. I don't want to go to the wedding because that type of stuff is right up Jackie's alley. So Jackie and Chantel are in somebody's bedroom talking. I think Jackie's. And Chantel says tells her mom that she left last night. She said, "Well, I'm not forgiving like you, mom." And I felt that that Brandi brought bad energy to the group. Chantel, you are now bringing bad energy to the group. The high horse that Chantel has her ass sitting up on is crazy to me. Chantel is really acting as if she is not bringing bad energy and drama and all the other type of tussling and fussling and all that type of shit that she claims that she does not like. You are bringing all of that to the group as well, baby. I don't understand the disconnect. So Chantel then tells her mom not to speak on Brandi, not to speak on her behalf to Brandi. Your mama's gonna do it anyway, so whatever. So we see everybody is dressed in all black, and that must have been Jennifer's wedding colors, okay? And Brandi's outfit was inappropriate. I'm sorry, but it was. Vegas or not, that was an inappropriate outfit for somebody's wedding. And Shaunie tells her, like, that is inappropriate. So she's all up in Shaunie's face. It's a Vegas way. Like, she's doing a lot. And again, it's like Brandi has all this energy and for what? It doesn't make sense. I get that Brandi and Shaunie have bad blood from, thank you for your services. We all remember that iconic moment by Vershandria, but it's also like, I just feel like Brandy's doing too much. Like, are you like I don't know. So in the wedding crew, Brandi, Jackie, Ming, and Ty. So they're at the wedding chapel and they talking cash shit about it, how tacky it is. It's dusty in here. This is so beneath Jennifer. This is not like Jennifer, and it's not. As long as we have known Jennifer on this show, she has been a very upper echelon. She's wealthy. She came from wealth. I think she grew up wealthy. All that type of stuff. She's very sedity, very snooty, very high class. Albeit she is on this show, but outside of that, yeah, this is beneath what we would expect Jennifer to be okay with. So Christian's fake aunt and uncle come in, and Ming apparently knows the aunt and her family. So the auntie Lauren was like, yeah, I ride for my nephew, I don't play about my family, whatever the case. She then goes on to say, I've been in LA. Evelyn said, pull up, I'm waiting on the Addy. You want to fucking fight? You're too old for this. Evelyn's ass is too old for this as well. But y'all are too old for this. What are y'all fighting for? Because she called that nigga a scammer? If he's not really a scammer, why are y'all so upset about this? Why? It doesn't make sense. So she then goes on to say, so then Jackie was like, so Evelyn like just did some research on Christian. We're concerned. Then the auntie is like, well, I did research on Evelyn and she needs to date a gynecologist so she can find out what's going on down there. And I said, So everybody is like, ha. So then Jackie was like, woo, we got to talk later. We got to talk later. Now, that's important to note. Now, in full transparency, I mean, Evelyn, you called Jackie a prostitute last season. You reap what you sow. So Christian comes in and he makes this weird speech about how this is our official wedding. Okay. And we only want people here that are going to support Jennifer, that love Jennifer. I'm good. I don't need y'all. But we only want people here that are going to support Jennifer. And I'm big on energy. Okay. And the energy that I can feel the energy in this room. Brandi, I know what you want, this big gym. And I'm like, what is happening? What's happening? Because why would Christian even approach, like, what? So he calls out Brandi. You can tell she's uncomfortable about it. He basically calls out Brandi for talking to Evelyn. And like I told y'all was it last episode or the episode before? Christian's problem is Evelyn. He wants to separate Jennifer from Evelyn. He wants to isolate Jennifer from Evelyn because Evelyn is an influence to Jennifer. Right? Because if Christian didn't have that type of manipulative personality that he clearly has, that Jennifer's falling for this bullshit, she would have listened to Evelyn. Jennifer's too damn old to be dickmatized. I can tell you that much. Christian's problem is with Evelyn because think about it, y'all. Everybody else has said the same stuff that Evelyn has said. Like I said, that hot mic moment wasn't even that bad. All she said was, I don't trust Christian because he's a scammer. That's all she said. That's all she said. The same thing that everybody else has been saying. But for some reason, Jennifer is able to forgive everybody else. Christian is able to forgive everybody else. But anybody that talks to Evelyn, y'all got a problem with all of a sudden. I guess. So Christian tells Brandi that if she gets into it with Jennifer, that husbands and kids should never come up. He then said that Evelyn put out false allegations about him, that he's guilty of crimes and that he has victims. He said, I have only loved Jennifer. Don't you see the happiness on my wife's face? I love her. Now, and I'm thinking, do you see the way that you segue to that, Christian? You went from saying, Evelyn has put out false allegations about me to, but my wife is happy. Can't y'all tell? All right. All right. So Brandi is like, this isn't appropriate to talk about right now. Brandi said, look, my only concern about Jen is about your legal situations, but I don't need to see your receipts. And if Jennifer is okay with your past, then Jennifer is okay with your past. He then wants a hug from her, and then the wedding starts. And I'm like, Jennifer, what is happening? So then Jennifer comes in a pink Cadillac, and it's a mini Elvis that marries them. Ming is like, I thought we would at least get a real pastor. No, not a real pastor. So Jackie's ass was crying, Jackie. So then Jennifer sat in her confessional talking about to everyone that said that she's not really married, eat cake. Wedding cake. Jennifer, you don't see how foolish you look? That the moment that Evelyn said you're not really married, you stumbled and stuttered over that and just said, shut up. And now all of a sudden you go and get married in Vegas in a tacky ass wedding on her birthday. Jennifer. Something tells me Evelyn's gonna have the last laugh about this. Something tells me. So Brittany, Evelyn, Chantel, and Shaunie are at the Adrenaline Mountain, or before they get to the mountain, they're in the car. And Brittany asks Evelyn if she's a little sad about Jennifer. Evelyn said no, Jennifer is grown and can do whatever she wants. She said that she truly was looking out for Jennifer's well-being. Now, Evelyn, look, while that might have been what you were thinking initially, now it has turned into some get back. So initially, it might have been that you were concerned about Jennifer's well-being and you didn't want her to get scammed because Jennifer's dumbass does not have street smarts. Clearly, 3 scammers. But it's past that now, Evelyn. It's past it. It's past it. And for all the people that keep saying that Evelyn should have talked to her privately, it's like y'all are not watching the show. Evelyn has said that she reached out to Jennifer the day of the reunion. Evelyn has posted those receipts. They've been all over the blogs and everything. Jennifer has not refuted or denied it, so it's true. It's true. What Evelyn should have done is you reached out to her privately. She didn't. She was not receptive, and then you left it the fuck alone. But the way Evelyn is going on and on and on about this, it's giving weird, Evelyn. It's giving a little weirdo. Find you something else to fucking do. Aren't you a grandmother? Ain't you somebody's abuela right now? Go abuela. That's not a word. Go be a grandmother somewhere, Evelyn. Like, you doing too much now. You doing too much, Ev. Way too much. So Evelyn said that she is sad about some of the things that were said, but she is no longer mourning the relationship. I'd be so happy when y'all are fucking done with each other. Be done. So at Adrenaline Island, they are using flamethrowers and they're driving monster trucks and smashing cars. They're having a great time, okay? So Denise and Chantel go to get some hot chocolate, and Evelyn is like, here we are having fun on my birthday, and Jennifer is ruining her life. It's not your business, though. It's not your business, Evelyn. It's not your business. Quit talking about Jennifer, and maybe Jennifer will stop talking about you, okay? It's not your business. So when Denise and Chantel leave, they start talking about Jackie and how Jackie does not know Chantel's husband. And loosely, because I didn't take notes on this conversation, but they get to the crux of feeling that maybe Jackie is just like Jackie maybe wasn't the best mother to them girls, which we know that Jackie has the older daughter that is more brown skinned that she does not like and she doesn't favor, all that type of stuff. I know that, y'all. But they're saying that we don't know Jackie as a mother per se. They know her as a basketball wife. So they're saying that maybe Jackie is just knowing her role and she's sitting back and playing her part. And Evelyn was about to be messy as fuck and gets choked by the smoke. All right, Evelyn. Now you don't want nobody talking about Shanice. Nobody talking about Shanice. Don't talk about Jackie's parents and no more. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So Jennifer is saying that this is exactly who they wanted at her wedding. But it was just his family, Jennifer. Now, isn't Angela Yee supposed to be your bestie from like high school or something? You didn't want Yee to come? Jennifer, you don't have no cousins, no nothing. This is weird. It's weird that Jennifer feels that the only support system, the only people that she wants around, or maybe only people that Christian wants around are his people and not even his real family. That's not his real aunt. And that's not his real uncle. And the one he's calling his cousin is just a friend. You don't think that's weird that his mother didn't want to come? But these people here, and then the cast, half of which you didn't even really invite for real, that's who you wanted to be at your official wedding. Then we get this horrific scene. They look like they're in a cheap motel or something. Whatever hotel they were in was okay. There's better, and he's kissing her foot, sucking her toes, and all this other type of stuff. Their kiss at the altar looked very cringe and nasty, and this kiss looked just as nasty too. Jennifer, you have downgraded yourself, baby, and this is not good. This is not good. So at Evelyn's birthday dinner, everybody comes in, everyone shows up, and Brandi said, Evelyn asks her, what did they say about the dress? Brandi has the attitude, everyone loved it. They said it was Vegas appropriate. Nobody said nothing about that fucking dress. Shut up, Brandi. So Jackie is describing the wedding, how Jennifer came in on a pink Cadillac, and then it was like the auntie came and said that she's been in LA and she's waiting on you, Ev, to meet up with her. So she then goes on to say, Jackie, that I want you to hear this from me. The aunt said to tell you to date a gynecologist because you got something going on down there. So Evelyn asked if any of the ladies defended her. Why would they, Evelyn? Who have you ever defended in this group outside of Shaunie and Jennifer? Why would any of those ladies defend you? The only one that probably should have is Ty, because Ty is supposed to be your friend. Ty is supposed to be your friend. Ming is Jennifer's friend. Brandi is the flip-flopping ass bitch. And Jackie's not going to defend you. That was extra ammo. So they all just kind of sit there. So then Brandi um kind of looks down in a way because she didn't. So then Evelyn said Jennifer was the one in the hospital a couple of years ago with a yeast infection so bad had her pussy wide open like a blowfish. I said, "Hey, Seuss." My flabber was gasted. Oh my God. So Brandi was like, well, we were caught off guard and we were at a wedding. Y'all weren't caught that off guard. Y'all didn't care about being at a wedding because the moment that Auntie came in, y'all were so enamored with the fact that this was the woman that had the balls to say something to Evelyn that y'all asses won't. Y'all weren't caught off guard. Y'all had enough time for Ming to get up and Tootsie roll on down the aisle because she was laughing so hard. Y'all were not caught off guard. So Evelyn said that she would never let anyone say anything like that about any of those women, and they're fake as fuck. Evelyn, I don't believe you. You would not sit there and you wouldn't defend them women like that. I refuse to believe that. And you know you wouldn't, Evelyn. You know you when your little feelings are just hurt because the only friend that you've truly had in this group has been Jennifer. The only person that has truly had your back has been Jennifer, and you don't have that anymore because Malaysia is gone and Brooke is gone. You are on an island all by yourself, and you've made it that way because you're a horrible person at times. So Jackie said that if I would have said anything further, it would have escalated. But Jackie, you did say something further. You told that lady that y'all need to talk later so you can get more dirt on Evelyn. I don't understand this. Y'all don't like the heifer, so why not just be like, no, we didn't say anything. What is Evelyn gonna do? She can't fight all y'all. She can't fight everybody. So then Jackie apologizes, but we know she doesn't mean it. So Chantel asks, why do we even come to Vegas? And everybody was like, for Evelyn's birthday. So Chantel is like, we came with the goal in mind, and that's not what's happening. And it's not because half of y'all asses begged to go to Jennifer's wedding and then felt away when she didn't invite all of y'all. So then Shaunie is like, the energy is off, and the energy is off. Jackie, of course, wants to have a ponderosa right here, right now, because why not? Shaunie then said that Brandi has had stank attitude and energy since she's been there, which is true. So Brandi is like, me. Chantel says something, and Brandi tells Chantel to stay in the child's place. Get the fuck out of here, Brandi. I don't know. Brandi is feeling herself. Brandi, if you want to go over to that side with Jennifer, skip to the Luyo ass over there and go. But the way that Brandi is like, now, when Chantel reach over and yoke your ass up, because who the fuck are you talking to? That's a grown ass woman married with children. The audacity, the gall, the temerity, the nerve. I cannot believe Brandi. And then that's how the episode goes off. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.